Have you ever noticed something strange? Your dog somehow knows you're home before you even touch the door handle. Maybe they start pacing in the hallway or wagging their tail while you're still pulling into the driveway. For years, we've called this dog intuition. We treat it like something magical, almost psychic, like there's some invisible connection between you and your dog. But what if there's no magic at all? What if your dog isn't predicting your arrival, but actually experiencing time in a completely different way than you are? Because the truth is, your dog doesn't understand time the way humans do. They don't read clocks, they don't think in hours or minutes. Instead, they live inside a completely different system, a system built not on numbers, but on something far more primal: smell. Today, we're going to explore the hidden science of how dogs actually perceive time, and once you understand this, it will completely change the way you think about every single moment you spend away from them. Biological clock. Humans are visual creatures. We rely on what we see. A clock on the wall, a number on a phone, and instantly we know where we are in the day. But dogs don't see time. They smell it. Every time you leave your home, you leave behind a trace of yourself. Not something visible, but something incredibly powerful: your scent. A complex mixture of your skin cells, your natural oils, your breath, your environment. All of it forms a unique scent signature. To us, it's invisible. But to a dog, it's everything. Now here's the important part. That scent doesn't stay the same. The moment you leave, it begins to fade. Slowly, steadily, constantly. Hour by hour, it becomes weaker and weaker. And this is where things get fascinating. Research suggests that dogs are able to detect these subtle changes in scent intensity and use them to estimate time. Which means your dog isn't just lying around waiting. They are actively tracking the gradual disappearance of you. To them, time is not a straight line. It's a fading presence, a slow, continuous loss of the person they love most. But this is where the story becomes a little harder to hear, because if your dog is using your scent to understand time, what happens when that system breaks? Let's say you usually come home at the same time every day. Your dog learns this pattern, not through a clock, but through the rhythm of your scent fading. Now imagine one day you're late. From your perspective, it's normal. Traffic, work, delays, but your dog doesn't understand any of that. All they know is this: your scent has already faded to the point where you should have returned. But you didn't. And that creates a conflict. Their system is telling them one thing, reality is showing them another. So what do? They sniff the air. They wait. Then they repeat it again and again. This creates a loop, a cycle of anticipation, confusion, and stress. Because in your dog's world, there are only two possibilities: you are here, or you are gone. There is no concept of late. There is no understanding of soon, only presence or absence. And when that expectation is broken, it can become deeply unsettling for them. Emotional payoff. Now think about what happens next. You finally come home. The door opens, and your dog explodes with energy. Jumping, barking, licking. Unable to stay calm, we often look at this and say, "They're so excited to see me." And that's true. But it's not the full story. Because what you're really seeing is relief, a release of all that built up uncertainty. In that moment, their world finally makes sense again. You're back. You're safe. Nothing is broken anymore. And when they rush to smell you, they're not just greeting you. They're restoring balance, rebuilding their internal sense of time, resetting the system that was slowly falling apart. You are not just their owner. You are their reference point for reality. So the question is, can we make this easier for them? The answer is yes, and it starts with something very simple. Your scent, leaving behind a worn piece of clothing, like a shirt you've used, can act as what trainers call a scent anchor. It slows down the rate at which your presence fades, and that helps your dog stay calm for longer. Consistency also matters. Dogs rely heavily on patterns. The more predictable your routine is, the more stable their world feels. And when you return home, your energy matters too. A calm arrival tells them everything is okay, there is no danger, there is no loss. Your dog doesn't watch the clock, they watch you. For thousands of years, dogs have adapted to human life, not by understanding time, but by understanding us through scent, through presence, through rhythm. So the next time your dog is waiting at the door, remember this: they're not just waiting, they're experiencing time through you.